If your app can't be tested, then your application can't be trusted. Senior developers don't just write code that works, they design code that can be tested easily. What does testability mean? Testability means you can verify your app works without manually clicking the UI every time. So, instead of open the application and make login and click and then test, you can do automated tests, repeatable checks, confident releases. Why testability is part of system design? Because if your architecture is bad, testing becomes painful and developers avoid tests. Bug grow and releases become scary. So, testability is not extra, it's built into design. The biggest problem, the tight coupling. Bad design example, the view model directly uses retrofit, room, and shared preferences, and Android context, static singletons. The result from this will be you can't test anything without running the whole application. So, dependency inversion, instead of view model depends on retrofit, do view model depends on repo interface, and repo decides remote or data come from local or come from caching. Now you can replace real repo with fake repository or mock repository. Fake data layers. Fake data layers means you simulate the backend and database without real network calls. For example, instead of calling API, return fake user list, return fake transactions, return fake error. Now you can test loading state, error state, success state, empty state. For example, you test view model like this. When repo returns success, so UI state shows data. When repo returns error, UI shows an error message. When repository returns empty, UI shows empty screen. No retrofit, no room, no Android device needed. The next level after that, the integration testing. Unit test one piece only. But integration test what? Test multiple layers working together. For example, repo plus room plus data access object. Repo plus API plus caching logic. This is where you catch real bugs. The testing pyramid: unit test, fast, cheap, many. Integration test, medium, and UI test, slow, expensive, few. Senior teams focus on unit plus integration test. What makes code testable? Use interfaces for repositories and data sources. Avoid Android framework classes in the domain layer. Avoid singletons everywhere. Use dependency injection, health, or coin. And separate logic from user interface. Keep functions small and pure. Testability is not about writing tests only. It's about designing the system so tests become easy. If you design for testability, fewer bugs, faster releases, confident refactoring, and scalable architecture. Thanks for watching and see you next video.